Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be building a boom coming off the tripod here. It'll stick out over here. Is boom the right word? I don't know. So that'll be coming across here, and for the purpose of doing overhead camera shots, or should I say overhand camera shots. So what I want is boom coming off that tripod and camera attached to the boom over the table. I would like the camera to be attached like so, or like so. So that's the deal. We'll be building that, and I've purchased a couple of days ago a device which hopefully will solve this ongoing sound problem that I have. The reason I'm not using it today is I thought I'd use that as a little bit of an unboxing and use this boom situation that I'm about to build today. So expect to see that coming up soon. That'll be a good test for that, and in the process we'll nail this ongoing sound problem. I'm filming this segment on my phone simply because I'm actually holding the other camera. Okay, so the boom, that'll be sitting on top of here. Will it be strong enough? Well, we'll soon find out. A little bit of a test piece here. So this, what do you call that? Shoe? Anyway, there's a groove in there which just so happens to accommodate this piece of wood in that groove or channel or whatever. So I'm going to sit that there. It's on a bit of an angle, but that's fine because we can tilt this and level that out. And plus that thing will help lock this in place. So we'll put a hole through there, and so the bolt will come right through the top of the wood and into there. We can tighten it under there. I've purchased these and they seem to fit in there alright. The boom's going to be quite long. Of course we're not going to mount it like that. We're going to, do something like that to help balance this thing. We may install some weights, some counterweights over here. The camera is quite heavy. I'm holding it in my hand, of course, right now. So that's the plan. I may put several holes through here, spaced, I don't know, maybe 3 inches apart, so that we can attach it there or there or there or wherever. Yes, I probably will do that, multiple holes. And then at the other end, and I may have some solution so that I can angle the camera sort of that way or that way, so I'll look at that. Again, I don't draw things on paper often, because I often find that things change as I go, and so let's get into it. Okay, so the bolt here that goes into there is not going to be long enough as it is. I'm not going to go to the store and get another bolt because that's actually the longest one that they've got that will thread into here. So what we're going to do is going to sink this head into the timber at least 10 mils, and that'll come out a little longer here, 10 or 15 mils, and that should work. So I've got that attached to there now. The head is sunk in there. I just used this reaming tool to spin that around a few times there, and so we can sink that in. I actually tried looking for a different type of head in the store, but they just didn't have that. So try to go with what they have. So that's attached there now, and I should be able to do a bit of a quick test. Well, there it is. I'll repeat this every few inches that way and that way. I can move it back and forth. Got a little bit of flex there, which I sort of half expected. Yeah, we won't worry about that too much. We'll just carry on. Just a bit of a weight strength test. These two pieces here, I will trim them so that they are of equal length and maximum length for what we got there, and then I'll put a block between the two of them, top and bottom. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. I've made this piece up here, made up of pieces exactly the same as the boom there. These middle pieces here and here, I would suggest you cut them off the end of your boom so that the hole in here is exactly the same width as the boom. And so when you buy these pieces of timber, they're supposed to be a certain dimension, but often they're not consistent, and you end up with issues. So yeah, cut that off the boom, put it in between here, nail and glue them together. I put this in the drop saw and trim the ends so that it looks, you know, perfect. Again, I've got some issues here, but that's nothing to worry about. So the idea is this here is going to go like so, and I'll put a bolt through there, it's maybe somewhere there, and we can angle this like so. I don't have a bolt on hand, so I'm going to have to go to the store and purchase one, and we should be very close to mounting our camera on there and doing a little bit of a test. Okay, so there it is, somewhat funky looking. The boom is not quite horizontal, and the camera, we don't have much space here, so I'm probably going to put another hole here and move the camera down. That way I can lift the boom up on a steeper grade, and so that we can get more you know, working space on the bench here. Yeah, so we'll get that up, drop that down, That way that can come this way more without fouling up here. That's an easy fix, and it allows adjustment by having it there or there. The weights, I've just got a shopping bag in here, headphones, whatever, but I tend to like filming this sort of stuff outdoors, and what's happening here is the wind is catching the bag, blowing it around, causing a bit of wobble. So I'll probably come up with some other weight system, maybe a couple of pegs up here, I don't know, something that doesn't get caught by the wind, maybe a bungee down to there. But the fundamentals are there and it's going to work. I wish I had more zoom out though, that's all, but as I say, by lifting this up we can sort of somewhat achieve that. And but inside it's going to be perfectly fine. This looks a little excessive, but that was all intentional so that I can attach other things here. I don't know, battery packs or maybe lights or whatever that can come off here. So now it kind of looks like it might be a little wobbly or whatever. Now the camera has digital stability control, a little hand icon thingy there, so it doesn't appear too bad really, but in saying that, I went and before I built all this today, I went and shot into the camera store, and $179 or something rather for another tripod and boom and everything on there, designed for microphone. If you purchase an adapter, you can then attach the camera, but in all honesty it would have been more what's the word, wobblier than this. There was another system in there where this point here, you pull some lever or do something and the whole thing just goes, and that would have been great, but for 1,000 something odd dollars out of Italy, this thing here was carbon fiber and whatnot. Yeah, I don't need to spend $1,000 on such a thing, and I will use this for maybe an hour once in a while, you know, maybe once every 2 or 3 months, or once every 6 months perhaps. Not something I'll be using all the time, so this will do just fine. Yeah, all good.